Hi guys, it's Arielle Fox and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video all about my rats. I'm going to introduce all of my pet rats and answer a few regular questions that I get from Instagram and regular questions I get from people I meet about having rats. And most importantly, at the end of this video there's going to be a super cute video clip of all of my rats doing cute little things. If you follow me on Instagram you'll know that I have 5 pet rats who are very cute and very fluffy. If you're scared of rats and you don't really like rats and you don't think this video is for you, I recommend staying to the end and seeing if I can actually change your mind and show you how amazing they are and get you past them just being scary little things with a tail. They definitely are not. They are very sweet and I'm going to try and prove that to you guys. So let's meet my pet rats. We have Bimo. Bimo is my special heart rat. Bimo is my favourite of all my rats, and I know you shouldn't have favourites, but she's so sweet and so cuddly and so kissy. She's also very fat. That is not my fault. I try not to overfeed them too much. I put their food in their cage and she just indulges like a person would. As you can see, she's incredibly food motivated. We've actually got a few really cute videos on her back while she's eating noodles. I will attach one of them as well. Rats tend to live to like 2 to 2.5 years. 3 years if you're incredibly lucky. With girls they live less. With boys we've had boys that live up to 4 years. So boys are better if you want them to last longer. But girls have that really cheeky, naughty personality. They don't like to keep still. She doesn't like being kept in her cage. She absolutely hates the cage. She likes to be out all the time and be with people. We actually went through a phase where even though they're out every single night for a couple of hours and they get full range of our living room, she was chewing on the bars and rattling in the cage, and as soon as I walked over to the cage she'd stop and run to the front. So she really craves human attention. She is the one that likes human attention more than all of the other rats, even though it's really hard to tell right now because she's being a bit of a madam. She's definitely our most friendly one that we have and our most cuddly one. Some nicknames for Bimo are B. She tends to be called B more than anything, don't you? You like being called B? She gets called B-ball because when she sleeps she rolls up into a really cute little ball. She's actually getting tired now. That's Bimo. Say goodbye, Bimo. Bye. The next rat we have is Hex. She looks quite similar to Bimo, but she has red eyes. If I let her down, she'll probably go and chew the first wire in sight. She's always the first one doing something really naughty. We give them Care Fresh, which is stuff that lines their litter trays, and in that she likes to go in there and kick it all out and eat it. That's Hex. Say goodbye to Hex. Bye! Next we have Blaze. This is Blaze. She is incredibly cute. As you can see, she's got a really cute little blaze on her head. Blaze is actually a blaze rat. She's very fighty. She likes to cause fights. A lot of the times when I'm picking her up, she thinks that I'm having a play fight with her, so she'll start pinning my hand and nibbling it. As you can see, she's quite nervous, but she will happily sit here and eat lots and lots of food. Food motivated again. Most of our rats are food motivated. Say goodbye to everyone, Blaze. Goodbye, Blaze. Before I introduce Anya, I'm going to address the red situation. A lot of people are allergic to rats because they're not used to being exposed to them at all. And before getting rats, do make sure that you don't have any allergies. Spend lots and lots of time with them first just to make sure that it's not going to be a problem. As you can see, I have a mild allergy to my rats. Quite often when they're going on me, even where their paws are, they always go very red and very raw on me. This goes away within an hour or so and it's not a big problem, and it's the only side effect I have, and it doesn't actually get in the way of me keeping and enjoying my rats, which is a good thing, but some people have really serious side effects. So do make sure that you don't have any problems with rats. have Anya, who is currently playing in my hair. She likes everything really basic and really quiet, so I'm not going to talk too loud, but Anya's out. Anya's our laziest rat. Incredibly lazy. She is around the same age as Blaze, but she just will sleep most of the day, and she'll also be very chilled out and lazy when she's out. Anya is a hooded rat. We're not really sure what colour that is. She was advertised as a blue hooded, but she's not. She is more of a grey beige colour. I don't know what colour you think that might be. If you comment below and tell me what colour you think she is. It's a very, very unusual colour. Sometimes we call her lazy because she's so lazy all the time. And say goodbye to Anya. Bye, Anya. The next rat we have is Harley. Harley's really, really sweet. If you hear, she's got a really bad chest infection. We're currently treating her for it at the moment, and we're really, really hoping that it works and that she actually gets better. There doesn't seem to actually be a proper cure. There's different forms of types of rat antibiotics, which isn't actually dedicated to rats. It's usually for things like bunnies and budgies and things like that instead. There's not actually specific rat medication to treat this, which seems crazy because they seem to be stood on the most for our medication, but then there's no actual medication for them. She probably won't last much longer, which is really, really sad because she's really sweet. She is also definitely our naughtiest rat that we have. We don't have anyone as naughty as her. She'll be the first to go out and bite wires. She'll be the first to cause problems. She gets on top of my desk with my computer, messes that up, and tries to eat everything on there. She's very cheeky. And the worst thing about her is she actually knows that what she's doing is naughty, because she'll go and do it, and then she'll sort of hunch up when you go to pick her up. But at the moment she seems to be okay, and she's actually chatting in my ear now, which is different to the noise that she's making. So it's like, if you can hear it now, that sort of crunching noise is actually her chatting to me because she's happy, and she's probably happy because I've given her lots of treats and because she's out. Harley isn't the most friendliest of rats, even though she seems to be the most calm today. She doesn't really like human interaction. She likes to go off and do her own thing and have fun and get crazy. Her breed is a Agouti, which means she's the closest coloured and the closest in genetics to the wild rat, which is where she gets her naughty personality from. I was thinking about not showing Harley because of her rattle, but I think it's actually really good to show her and to make you guys aware that rats can have these health issues and to look out for them. This noise is not normal, and if you hear this in any of your rats, take them to the vet straight away and get treatment for it. Quite often if you can fix it at an early age, then they can actually get better and improve over time. It's not 100%, but in some of them it actually does work if you catch it when they're babies. It's also a really good idea if you're going to pick rats to make sure you listen out for that noise when you're picking your rats. If you hear that noise when you're going to pick rats, then stay away, don't get rats from that, because that means the whole litter has potentially got that same problem and that you're going to have problems later down the line. When it starts so young like that, it quite often will just stay with them forever. Harley, when we picked her, she seemed okay for the first few weeks, first few months, and then all of a sudden she just started rattling really bad, and we've just been treating her on and off, and it's got better, and it will go away for a while and it will come back. Kind of like when someone gets a chest infection, you can treat it and it will go away. It's very similar. But unfortunately, recently it has got worse and she does struggle a lot more. So we're really hoping that the antibiotics works this time and she keeps remaining to get her good quality of life. Say goodbye, Harley. Bye. I hope you enjoyed meeting my rats. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the most common questions I get. I get quite a lot, like I said earlier, on my Instagram and just in person. So I'm just going to answer a few of those questions now. One of the main questions I get is, do they smell? When they're babies, they do really smelly poos, and yes, they do smell. Even within a couple of days, they do smell. So you have to make sure you keep on top of cleaning them out regularly. You can litter train them, which is really, really good, which will help minimise the smell. And then all you'll need to do is to clear out the litter trays regularly. When your rats become adults, they don't tend to smell at all. We find that we can clean them out once a week and they're still not that bad. They're all trained, they'll all go in their litter boxes. The next question I get asked goes kind of along the lines of that first question. is, do they poo everywhere? No, they don't. When we get them out, they don't poo anywhere at all. If they poo and you've got them out, it's usually because they're very scared, and I'd recommend putting them back. That's it, that's time over, and try and getting them out again later. Litter training is really, really easy. All you have to do is pick up some of their poos from the cage, and put them in the litter trays. They'll then get used to that smell and their poos being in the litter trays, that they'll start pooing in the litter trays. Thank you for watching my video. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I really hope you've enjoyed learning lots about my rats. I can also do a cage tour video if you guys want to see that. Drop me a comment below and I'll do one of those for you. We have a massive beautiful cage which is really nicely set up, so if you want to see how we've done that, or if you want me to do any other videos on rat care advice, anything else, just drop me a comment below and I'll look into that and make one of them for you. And if you've really enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and make sure to drop me a comment with any questions you have at all, if it's about keeping rats, looking after rats. And finally, I'm going to leave you with some really, really cute videos of our rats. Some of these rats are rats we don't have anymore, and unfortunately have passed away, but I'd really like to share them with you all, and hopefully they'll change your opinion if you don't like rats and you'll think rats are cute and friendly now. And don't forget to also follow me on social media for pictures of the rats. Bye guys!
I need to clean you out. Get out of there. No, don't just go back to sleep. Stitch. Stitch. Stitchy. Get out of bed.